In this video, we will show you how to add cut lines that follow the edge of a design for a sticker you would like to make on the Roland print and cut machine. We are in VersaWorks, so we're going to go to File, Add Job Queue, and pick QA. These other queues don't have the right settings for the vinyl we're using, so make sure you're using QA when you use the printer here in the Idea Lab. And you're going to pick the PDF that you want to work with. The function we are using to do this will only work if the original image was an SVG file before you converted it to a PDF. If it was a JPEG or a PNG, this function will not work. I go to the PDF, I right-click and open Job Assistant. In Job Assistant, I go to the blade option, and I have a bunch of options to choose, but before I do that, I need to do something to my image. An SVG image is going to have multiple elements and layers in its design. It's not easy to see that within VersaWorks. Even if your original SVG had a transparent background, it will no longer have a transparent background in VersaWorks, meaning if I hit the Create Outline button right now, it will not follow the outline of my cats here. Instead, it would follow the outline of this white frame that exists in the back. So what you will need to do is click somewhere on the corner and you will see a highlighted blue, light blue line around the back of your image. If you hit delete on your keyboard, you're deleting that layer. I usually do it 1 or 2 times just to make sure that it's not there. So now when I click, that light blue square doesn't come up anymore. I know there's no longer a background shape that will catch the create cut line function. So there are a couple different options that you can play around with here. This first outline tool is the one that you're mainly going to use. This one you might switch back and forth. This one is saying do not cut the interior, meaning I want these white spaces in my cat. These aren't extra spaces to cut. But maybe if I had a donut sticker and I wanted to cut around the edge of the donut and the inside of the donut hole, I would use the cut interior option, so it would cut both of those spaces. But that would not make sense for our cat because it would cut out all these white spaces inside my cats, and that would not make for a very good sticker. You can adjust the corner shapes of how severe the corners may turn when it's trying to make the outline. I'm fine with using this one. There's also an option to create an offset, meaning how far away from the edge is the cut line going to be. So I'm going to increase this quite a bit just to see it better. And you'll notice I can't hit the create button. This is because our image is not selected. And if we try to click the image, it's only going to select a single part of it. To select the whole thing, use Control A on the keyboard, and you'll notice it kind of pops up all around my cats. Now hit Create, and we'll have an outline. You will notice that there are some parts of the sticker that stick off and point out. That's because somewhere in this file, there's a single pixel that's just slightly off white, and it's trying to go around that part of the pixel. So sometimes making an offset does not work. If you try creating an outline and you don't like how parts of it are looking, you can hit the undo button here and change your settings and try again. So this time I'm not going to turn on an offset. I have to select my whole design again. So I'm going to hit Control A and hit Create. And now I have an outline following my cats. You can see that pink outline right here. So when I'm happy with it, I can hit OK. It will ask me if I want to add this job, and the answer is yes. And it will add a second PDF. This second PDF contains the cut lines while the original one does not. If you ever get confused and can't remember which one is which, on the document information when it is clicked, under special items, there'll be an A with a square in it. This means that PDF has cut lines. If I click the other PDF, you'll notice that A and square does not exist. Since I don't need this one that has no cut lines, I'm going to hit the trash can on the bottom and delete it.